Good morning to all my dear students. In our last class, we have started the lesson locomotion and movement, and we have discussed the general introductory part with the different type of muscles that are present in your body. And now in our today's class, we are going to deal with the detailed account of structure of skeletal muscles. The skeletal muscles are attached to bones and they are responsible for the body movements. So now let us see the internal structure of the skeletal muscles. You can see in the figure that the muscles are made up of number of bundles which are called fascicles, and these fascicles are held together by a collagenous tissue layer that is called fascia. See, you can see the muscle bundle which is labeled as fascicle, and bundle is enclosed within a fascia. Okay. Now the muscle bundle contains small muscle fiber. Each muscle fiber is having a membrane that is called sarcolemma. The sarcolemma is enclosing the cytoplasm, which is called sarcoplasm. Muscle fiber also contain endoplasmic reticulum, and that is known as sarcoplasmic reticulum. This sarcoplasmic reticulum act as storehouse of calcium. So from this discussion it is clear that everything related to muscle will be starting with the term sarco. The membrane is sarcolemma, the cytoplasm is sarcoplasm, and the endoplasmic reticulum becomes sarcoplasmic reticulum. Now each muscle fiber is formed of myofibril or myofilament. This myofibril or myofilament has alternate light and dark bands, and that is why the striated muscles or skeletal muscles are also known as striated. The light band is formed of protein which is actin, and it is also called I band. When you expand I, it becomes isotropic band. The dark band is made up of myosin and it is also called A band. When you expand A band, then it is anisotropic band. They are also known as thin and thick filament, that is actin is known as thin filament and myosin is known as thick filament. In the center of each I band, there is a elastic fiber called Z line that bisect it. Only thin bands are attached to Z line. The thick filament or the A band are held together in the middle. The A and the I bands are arranged alternately. The portion of the fibril between the two successive Z line is called sarcomere, which is the muscle cell, also known as functional unit of contraction. This is the structure of sarcomere, which shows you the I band, the Z line, the A band, and in between the two Z line the zone is known as the sarcomere. In the resting stage, the edges of the thin filament overlap the sides of the thick filament. So you can see the thin filaments are basically shown by the actin line and the thick filaments are myosin. So thin filament are shown by the blue color and thick filaments are basically shown by the green color. Okay. So these are overlapping. The central portion which do not show any overlapping is called H zone. So if you talk about the complete structure, then skeletal muscle is made up of number of bundles. These number of bundles are called fascicle. Each fascicle is called muscle bundle or it is formed of muscle bundle. The muscle bundle is further formed of muscle fiber. Every muscle fiber is having the membrane, cytoplasm and endoplasmic reticulum, that is called sarcolemma, sarcoplasm and sarcoplasmic reticulum. Now every muscle fiber is formed of myofibril or myofilament. Each myofibril or myofilament is having the light band and the dark band. The light band is formed of actin protein and the dark band is formed of myosin protein. For the diagrams, you can also refer NCERT. That's all for the day. In our next class, we are going to discuss about the detailed structure of contractile protein, that is actin and myosin. Thank you.